Welcome, travelers, to High Fantasy. I'm Brett. I clapped and I shouldn't have clapped. You got me clapping. I need my herb pouch. Daddy's been paying for my salt.
This
I'm part of the poop patrol, ma'am.
And I'm Emily. But I'm like, don't make the robots.
Don't make the robots
crunch. I would speak with dinosaur in a second. I have beef with DC. It's a thing. It's a whole thing.
Join us on our epic world-spanning adventures. Armed with only a bit of long-bottom leaf, we will delve into some of the most amazing worlds of imagination that have ever existed. Before we get into that, don't forget to check out our Patreon if you want to support the channel. And without further ado, let's get into it.
You can clap. You can. Yay!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of High Fantasy. I'm Brett.
And I'm Emily.
Before we get started, we'd like to thank our highest tier Patreon member, Minnie. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. You help us continue doing what we love to do, and we couldn't do it without you. And all the rest of our amazing Patreon members, thank you all so much. You're fantastic, and we love you. Without further ado, let's get into today's episode. Do you know what today's episode's about?
Naruto?
Cool. Yes.
I was not confident with that answer, if you could not tell.
Now, we've done a lot of fandoms over the course of this show that's been spanning for more than 50 episodes now. But something we have yet to cover is anime. Haven't really done a whole lot of stuff about anime. So today, we're going to cover one of the largest genres, or not genres, we're going to cover one of the largest series, Naruto.
Yes, I've heard much about this and know nothing.
Now, a little bit of backstory here. Naruto was published in the Shonen Jump magazine that comes out pretty regularly as a small comic strip.
Okay.
So a lot of really big animes got their start in Shonen Jump.
Okay.
So Dragon Ball Z started there, Yu-Gi-Oh! Started there, Naruto started there, One Piece started there, I believe. All of these like big originals had their kind of jump-off point from Shonen Jump.
Okay.
Now, the story of Naruto is about Naruto.
Okay, love that.
It is a ninja anime about Naruto who is trying to become the greatest ninja the world's ever seen.
Okay, love it.
So again, some backstory, right? There are a few ninja villages that are around, and most of the time, these villages will be the village hidden in XYZ.
So are ninjas normal in this society?
Yes.
Okay, so like most people are trying to become a ninja.
A lot of people are.
Okay.
A lot of people are. Now, don't get me wrong, it still has everything else, right? So nations still have, governance of themselves. But the ninjas are kind of viewed as a resource to be used by the nation.
So it's almost like the ninjas are working like a sort of police force, like where they're like guards almost, or are there other guards?
They're a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So they can be hired as police.
Okay.
They can be hired as an escort if you're just like a merchant trying to get goods from one place to another. You can hire them as assassins to murder people.
Okay.
You can hire them as like extra muscle for any particular like job you have going on. They do a lot of like bodyguard work.
Yeah, so it's almost like a fantasy mercenary vibe. Where
Exactly.
It's like in a fantasy world they'd be mercenaries, in this world they're ninjas.
Yep, so like spies, all that fun stuff, you're gonna go to these people for that. So there's other like merchant guilds and stuff that go and contact these hidden villages.
Yeah.
And then they get them to do jobs as necessary. Now, the village that we're gonna focus on is the very first village that we're kind of introduced to, and that's the village hidden in the leaves.
Okay.
Now, the way ninja society works is each village is self-sustained.
Yeah.
So they kind of have their own shtick that they do, and they're governed by themselves for the most part. And the head of these is called the Hokage.
Okay.
The Hokage of each village is the strongest ninja in that village.
Okay, so is it kind of like the rule where it's like whoever is the strongest leads, where it's like they are in charge of the sect, or
sometimes it's the session.
Okay.
So it's like sometimes the son of the Hokage or the daughter of the Hokage
Mhm.
is just the choice, right? Because
Yeah.
like they've proven that they're the baddest of asses, and that has definitely happened before.
Uh-huh.
Other times they'll have somebody come up and challenge. It also depends on which village you're going into.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's a lot more peaceful, other times it's like, hey, jackass, I want your job.
Yeah.
So, but generally it is exactly that. If you feel froggy, leap. If you
Okay.
feel, but it's gotta be like a challenge. You
Yeah.
can't just like try and murder the guy in his sleep. You know,
Oh
like
yeah.
it's gonna be a 1v1,
Uh-huh.
and chances are you're not walking out of it because that guy's got the title for a
That's
reason.
yeah, exactly. Like he is there for a reason. It is that very much like wolf pack like mentality where it's just the strongest lead. And then if you think you're the strongest, because it also takes somebody with some big cojones to, be like, yeah, I'm gonna go up against that guy. Like,
Hmm.
no Joe Blow Smo, who shouldn't be running the ninja village, is gonna challenge that guy.
Exactly. Um, Now there are a lot of other positions
Mm-hmm.
underneath the Hokage.
Okay.
So there's like the personal assistant in the Hokage, but that's not really a titled position. It's just like that's their personal assistant.
Yeah.
Um, but there's Genin, there's Chunin,
Okay.
and I think there's one above that. Again, we're getting into kind of like a overall, not an in depth.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go a little bit into it, but it's not gonna be crazy. So Genin, I believe, is the smaller of the group.
Uh-huh.
Like that's your entry level. You
Yeah.
have passed the tests. You're officially out of like ninja school.
Mm-hmm.
You're now able to do some stuff. Chunin is you have to go through a rigorous exam process to
Mm-hmm.
finally achieve that level. And once you have, you're able to go on advanced missions and do crazy stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Um, there's the same concept as like sensei, so they do have teachers and stuff that, are actively overseeing their education, making sure they're good at stuff. Now, what we view as ninjas in our world is not ninjas in this world
Okay, yeah.
because there are magic, essentially.
Uh-huh.
That's not what they call it, but it's magic.
Do you know what they call it?
So what, yeah, there are many different schools of
Okay.
ninja teaching, and it goes off of like your chakra.
Uh-huh.
Then there's also like your ability to control your body.
Yeah.
So there's different kinds of chakra, and those chakras are put into different sections.
Okay.
So it's like mind, body, spirit.
Cuz I think a long time ago you we watched like episode 1
Mhm.
and he uses his magic to become a magical girl, right? And he does it a lot of times. That would be their that's one type of is that a type of
That is a
magic?
type of. So we're gonna call these jutsus
Jutsus, okay.
because that is what they're called.
Okay.
But yes, it's magic. You're correct, but yes, but no, but yes, but no.
Okay.
So that's like what they like to say is it's jutsu.
Okay.
So Naruto, and like the idea of, oh, I hit the ninja and I killed him, and then he turns into a log.
Yeah.
That's substitution jutsu.
Okay.
So there's a name for almost every jutsu,
Uh-huh.
crazy stuff. And each village is known for secret techniques
Okay.
that they have, and these are all written down on a scroll.
Uh-huh.
In episode 1, our hero Naruto ends up stealing the scroll of the Hidden Leaf Village
Okay.
because he was tricked into doing it.
Gotcha.
Basically another guy took on the form of his teacher and told him this is what you have to do to become
Oh,
a
that's
powerful ninja,
crazy.
and he's like, I'll do it then if that's what I have to do. So, going back before this,
Uh-huh.
the very first episode, we have Naruto defacing basically Mount Rushmore, but it's of the Hokages. So
Okay.
every Hokage's face goes up on this mountain
Okay.
after they have like passed away, and it's kind of like a way to honor them as these were the people who came before you.
Okay.
And Naruto likes to graffiti it.
He likes to put mustaches on them?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. I love it. I love that.
And he's like, I'm gonna be the next Hokage. I'm gonna be the next Hokage. And that's his whole shtick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the next Hokage. And he feels this way because he has been ostracized his entire life.
Uh-huh.
He lives in the Hidden Leaf Village, but everyone is afraid of him. He has no mother or father.
Uh-huh.
They died. So he kind of became a ward of the town.
Uh-huh.
But because of that, he hasn't really known family
Yeah.
for a long time. And a lot of people look down on him. A lot of
Okay.
kids were taught to hate him and just dislike him in general. There's a reason for this. It's because a very long time ago, basically right as Naruto was born,
Hmm.
on the day of his birth, their village was attacked by a great spirit, the
Hmm.
nine-tailed fox. The previous Hokage managed to seal this spirit away in the body of a newborn child.
So they sealed it away. Oh, that's not even his fault,
It's not
man.
even his fault. But I believe in this fight, the Hokage lost his life. So he died.
So the Hokage couldn't even be like, y'all stop that. Y'all stop it.
Exactly. And here's the crazy thing.
This guy saved your life.
The current Hokage
Uh-huh.
in this time
Uh-huh.
is the father of the Hokage who died.
Oh, what?
So
Wait, so he's
he
old.
retired
Oh, now he's
and his son
Hokage.
took over, but his son is now dead. And so he took back his title because he was like, well, shit, my son's dead.
I guess I'm the most powerful again.
I guess I gotta wait till somebody proves that they're good enough to take the belt. So he had already become the Hokage.
Yeah.
But
And so how does he treat Naruto? Is he also like, you kill my son, prepare to die?
he treats him well.
Oh, he treats him well?
He treats him very well. Because his son gave his life to make that nine-tailed fox go away,
Uh-huh.
and he knows it's not Naruto's fault. But unfortunately, all the people who were alive know that Naruto has the spirit of the nine tails in him,
And they're scared of the Nine Tails.
and they're scared of the nine tails, and so they have taught their children to stay away from Naruto, to be scared of Naruto, to fear Naruto. And so all of these kids grow up with an inherent hatred of Naruto that they themselves don't fully understand.
That's so stupid.
So he has spent most of his life alone. And because of this, he acts out. Because
Yeah.
he actively says, he's like, I'm the clown because any attention is better than no attention.
Hmm.
So he gets violent and he gets rambunctious and he's the comic and he's trying to make everybody laugh. And one of the reasons he tries to make everybody laugh and he is the class clown is because he says he understands what it's like to not have anybody there to make you laugh.
Ow, my heart hurts now. I'm gonna cry. Thanks for that, Naruto.
Yeah, so his goal, I'm going to make you respect me. I am going to make you look up to me, and I'm going to prove to you that I was worth having around, and you all should have paid attention to me.
Damn.
So I will be the Hokage.
Damn, Naruto. That goes kind of hard.
And his teacher is basically the guy who looks out for him, kind of like an older brother.
Okay.
And he takes him to a ramen shop
Uh-huh.
whenever they've got spare money, essentially. And he's like, you gotta stop doing this, Naruto. Like, you're making yourself out to be the bad guy. You're doing all this stuff. You gotta stop acting out. Just focus on your studies. Be better. Figure this out. So, we go forward now. This guy tricked Naruto into stealing the Hidden Leaf Scroll.
Yeah.
And he shows up. Naruto's been studying the scroll.
Yeah.
And he's like, turns into his actual form. He's like, give me the scroll. Fuck you, kid. And he's like, well, I didn't have a whole lot of time to read it, but I did learn one of the techniques.
Mm-hmm.
One. And it's called Shadow Clone Jutsu. And it allows him to make copies of himself.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not powerful.
But they're copies.
But there's a shit ton of them.
And it's like, which one's me?
So this guy ends up beating the crap out of Naruto's teacher,
Uh-huh.
who shows up to try and help.
Yeah.
And Naruto gets pissed.
Yeah.
And we see a little bit of the nine-tailed fox come out here.
Yeah.
Where he's like, fuck you, dude. Like, that was the only guy who's ever cared about me. So he uses the Shadow Clone Jutsu and just pummels this guy within an inch of his life. Somebody who took out a ninja teacher.
That's crazy.
And this draws some attention.
Yeah.
Proving that Naruto is more than just a goofball.
Yeah.
So this is the beginning of Naruto's arc. So he is essentially proven he is good enough
Uh-huh.
at this point to be an apprentice to an
Okay.
actual ninja master.
Okay.
Now this ninja master is taking on 3 prospective students.
So this is the difference between going to public school and going to private school?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. It's you've proven you have a lot of talent and skill. This needs to be nurtured. You're above the norm right now.
Right, like, we're gonna send you to the special tutor.
Yeah.
These plebs over here get the generic boy still.
And the tutor that he is sent to is called Kakashi.
Okay.
Kakashi Sensei. Now we are going to know Kakashi very well through the course of Naruto, as he is a constant character.
Okay.
He is the white-haired badass of this particular anime series.
Uh-huh.
We had Gojo,
Uh-huh.
and Kakashi paved the way for that to happen. Kakashi is so stupidly busted.
Okay.
He's so good. But he's pretty calm. He wears a mask over most of his face. He wears his because all of the ninjas that have gone through the school and the training have headbands that they wear that shows what village they're from.
Yeah.
So it's a symbol. So theirs is a leaf because they're the village hidden in the leaves. So he wears his headband kind of down over one eye.
Yeah.
And so he only ever shows one eye, but the vast majority of his face is like bandana, and then you have the headband over the eye, and he's got the one eye visible.
You know somebody's gotta be cool when they have only one eye showing on their whole face.
And he's like nothing special physically. He's not like huge or monstrous or anything like that. And he's a very chill guy.
Yeah.
He likes to read erotic fiction
Okay.
regularly,
Uh-huh.
and he never makes a big deal about it. But it's funny because other people will be like, "I can't believe you're reading that in public," and he's like, "What? It's fine."
Is it like manga? Is it like pictured, or is it like
It never really shows it. It just kind of gives the acknowledgement of, oh, he's
Look,
reading dirty.
That's just every
reading
book
smut.
girly ever.
Right?
That's
He's just
every,
reading smut.
Like the amount of people on a subway station, at the gym, like
So here we are introduced to 2 other main characters of the show.
Okay.
So we have Naruto
Uh-huh.
and the 2 other prospective students of Kakashi.
Uh-huh.
We have Sakura.
Okay.
I forget, it's like Sakura Ayano, I think is her actual name, or her last name. But anyway, she wants to basically learn healing jutsus so she can be part of the medical corps.
Mm-hmm.
But she was really excited to be here because her, I guess, crush is how you could put it,
Mm-hmm.
Sasuke Uchiha is also here.
Okay.
And they all qualified to be part of Kakashi's students.
Okay.
So the 3 of them, there's going to be quite the triangle between them.
Yeah.
Naruto has a big old crush on Sakura.
And Sakura is like, I like this guy
And
more.
Sakura has a big old crush on Sasuke.
And Sasuke's like, I don't care about either of you.
Exactly. Sasuke's like, both of you are beneath me.
Yep. There's always got to be one of them.
Mhm.
There's always got to be one character like that.
Mm-hmm. He's the emo version of Bakugo.
Bakugo's already pretty emo.
He's so much worse.
Oh no!
He's so much worse.
Oh no!
Now let's go over a little bit of like their, backstories and kind of talk a bit about them because they're very important. Sakura is, a lot of people view her as kind of not really important to the story, which sucks because she does have character development and stuff like that. But Naruto and Sasuke are obviously the big heavy hitters.
Yeah.
And it focuses on their rivalry with each other a lot.
Yeah.
Sakura is really good at chakra control.
Okay.
So she masters things faster than Sasuke or Naruto
Yeah.
because they're too brutish.
Right? It's like she knows how to actually do the techniques. They know how to overload them power wise
Yep.
and go crazy when the time counts.
Uh-huh. The two of them have some special stuff going on. So we already talked about Naruto's
Nine tail.
nine-tail fox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sasuke
Mm-hmm.
is from the Uchiha clan.
Okay.
And there are some techniques that are genetic.
Okay.
You can only get this technique or this specific thing if you are part of that bloodline.
Okay.
If you're not, you will never ever experience this.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
general idea. So, with the Uchiha clan, there is the Sharingan Eye,
Okay.
which is their special technique, their special move.
Uh-huh.
And basically, what it is I can tell what you're gonna do before you do it.
Oh shit. All right.
If used properly, there's pretty much nothing anybody can do
Yeah.
because you know exactly what they're gonna do.
That's wild.
Um, Very powerful.
Yeah.
And this would be wild if he wasn't basically the only Uchiha left
Oh god.
because his whole clan got slaughtered.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, they both got a thing going on.
So he is super emo
Uh-huh.
because his clan got slaughtered by his older brother.
Oh yeah, I'd be pretty emo too.
And his whole goal is he wants to kill his older brother.
Oh wow.
Because he's like, you murdered our father, our mother, and our entire clan. I'm
that's
gonna get you.
that's a pretty good reason to
Uh,
want to kill your brother.
yeah,
I gotta put it out there. If there's gonna be a reason you kill your brother, that's a good one.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Now, obviously, stuff changes and everything, but I'm giving you
Yeah.
the blow by blow of kind of how we see events in order.
Yeah.
So if there's ever a huge twist, we'll come up with that later.
For
But
sure, for sure. By the way, lots of spoilers, you guys.
oh yeah, for
We
sure,
might have to put a warning at the beginning of this.
huge spoilers. Um, so the main story focuses on the rivalry between Sasuke and Naruto, and
Yeah.
Sakura is kind of there, but
Uh-huh.
she's more used as the object of Naruto's affection
Yeah.
than she is as a full on character. In my opinion, that's just my opinion.
Mhm.
Because I don't remember anything that I saw where it was like, oh my gosh, there's this super special crazy thing that Sakura can do that nobody else can do.
Mhm.
It's just kind of there. Like even her family situation, it's super basic. Like
She has
there's
a mom and a dad and a
yeah,
sister who all love her.
like it's not wild, like it's not crazy, and eventually she will become the apprentice of Sundere or Sanade. I forget her pronunciation for her name, but she is one of the most powerful ninjas that has existed.
Okay. So it's like
Um,
they make her like powerful and like good at what she does. They just didn't put any effort into like her character.
exactly.
Mhm.
Um, so they're gonna use chakra
Yeah.
to explain everything,
Cool.
which is basically the same excuse we get for wizards using
Yeah.
magic for everything.
Uh-huh.
So just kind of keep that in mind.
Magic everywhere.
Now obviously the story is gonna follow these three, and they're gonna grow and they're gonna evolve, and stuff is gonna happen. But the the very first thing that happens is Kakashi's like, all right, so you're the three I've got to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
We have hyperactive over here.
We got ADHD
We
boy in
have
the corner.
yeah, Mister I'm better than everyone, and then we got vanilla ice cream.
like just a girl.
He's brutal on these children.
That's crazy.
And he's like, what makes any of you think you are worth my time? He's just sitting there casually reading his book while talking to them. He's like, honestly, none of you have proven shit to me. Like, and I don't see a whole bright future for you, to be honest. Like, none of you are amazing. Even the one who thinks he's amazing, you have so much to learn that the fact that you are so arrogant about your abilities is mind-boggling coming from me. Because you are nothing right now. You have the powerful bloodline, you have all this stuff, and what are you? Uninteresting.
That's crazy.
Like, he reams into these children.
Uh-huh.
And, of course, this pisses off Sasuke and Naruto, and it also pisses off Sakura because she's like, you're making me look bad in front of my crush, fuck you, dude. So all of
That's
them...
the whole reason. Wait, hold on. She's not upset at the slight to her, her
her personal
skills.
ability?
She's upset that she looks bad in front of a boy.
Oh, it's both. It's both, but it's very much more she's upset that this guy is calling her out in front of her crush, yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, keep going.
And Naruto is even more upset that Sakura is being put down because he's interested in her.
It's
so
like, how dare you put her down?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's really funny. It's really funny. So he's like, all right, you know what? I'm happy to be proven wrong, right? So we're gonna do a little test. We're gonna put on a timer, and then all you guys have to do is grab one of these bells on my belt. And if you can manage to grab one of these bells before the time runs out, you pass. And, of course, Sakura is very, perceptive.
Yeah.
There's only 2 bells.
Oh.
And he's like, exactly. Somebody's not going to pass.
Oh, no.
So, you choose.
It's the oldest trick in the book.
You choose.
You have to work together as a team.
Exactly. So, he whoops. He whoops him so bad. And again, he does it all while reading his book.
That's crazy.
Because he's just like, oh, nice try. Oh, pathetic. You know, you're better than this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a front on attack. How original. Like, he's so...
There are so many girls out there who fangirl over this guy.
Kakashi. Yeah.
There's so many girls and gays who are like, that's the one.
He's the guy. He is for sure the guy, right? Now, Kakashi, you totally called it. Like, he's fucking with them.
Yeah.
Right? He wants to make them understand you have to work together.
Uh-huh.
And the only way you're going to succeed is together.
Mm-hmm.
So Sasuke comes in pretty hard from the very beginning, and he's learned his own technique. Fireball jutsu.
Okay. Definitely a different angle than Shadow Clone.
Yeah!
That's definitely the, brash, angry characters move, you know?
Right? And so Naruto comes in with the Shadow Clones, and he's like, oh, you think because there's more of you that matters? Pathetic.
What does our girly do?
She tries to strategize. So all 3 of them are kind of watching him in an open field.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, they're hiding in the trees and bushes. And she's like, we need to work together to make this happen. Like, we need to come up with a plan. Because if we just rush him, and then, of course, Sasuke's just like, you guys are pathetic. Like, watch me kick this old man's ass. And then it doesn't go well for him. And she's just, the whole time, she's being like, God, they're so stupid.
You guys are idiots.
And, of course, Naruto's like, don't worry, Sakura. I'm going to get the other bell for you, and I'll get the bell for me. And fuck Sasuke. Like, of course.
And she's like, you guys are both dumbasses.
Exactly.
Hey, at least she has her intelligence going. Where at least why does this feel like this is how it would happen in real life?
So she gets the closest.
Oh.
But it ends up having to be all of them working together to get it to happen. And of course he's using every trick in the book.
Oh.
And he even at one point says, like, if you don't come out of hiding, I'm gonna kill your friend. Because he gets Sasuke pretty quick. And he all but crucifies this guy. And by that, I mean he ties him to a wooden plank that's stuck in the ground, so he can't move at all. And he's like, okay, next.
That's crazy.
And it's this whole, wild thing, and he's just being absolute ninja bullshit, of course.
Oh yeah.
But he's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill your friend. So you can come out and you can face me, or I'm gonna kill your friend.
Oh boy.
And so it's this whole thing like, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. And he bloodies these kids. Like, he actively... Naruto is so high on child abuse, I do have to say. These kids are getting beat the fuck down on a regular basis.
It
It
makes
is.
so much sense for a society that's filled with literal ninjas.
Yep.
You train since you're a child, but damn.
It is insane. And of course,
Damn.
it's supposed to be a young adult thing, so you're supposed to be
Yeah.
looking at this as the 12-year-old, and
Like,
being like,
yeah.
yeah, I could fight an adult, and it's like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not, Timmy. Like, this is what happens when you fight an adult. Like,
That adult did not hold back, did not
he
care that
did
you were
not.
12.
He did not.
Jesus.
He did not at all. Now it's not, and the best part is he's not using jutsus. Like, he's
No,
not
he's
doing
just
any magical ninja shit. He's just like, okay, just
they
beating the
have
shit out of you with
they
raw
have
talent.
to prove that they're good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
it's test number 1, baby.
Right. So, like, every ninja has their specialty, has their, specific thing that they want to do.
Mhm.
Right? Sasuke uses a lot of what would be considered the more magical jutsus
Yeah.
of, like, fireball, elemental magic stuff.
Mhm.
Naruto is more about the physical. He
Mhm.
wants to punch you, and he wants to punch you really hard.
Okay.
Um, but one of Naruto's most powerful techniques
Mhm.
is the harem jutsu,
Mhm.
where he does shadow clone jutsu, and then he has all of his clones turn into sexy naked women, and it fully just knocks out most of the people that he's using it against, because they're like, oh my god, so many beautiful women, and then they
It's the
just
nosebleed anime
exactly
trope.
it's the nosebleed anime trope to the max. Also, one of the only reasons why later on, after Kakashi,
Uh-huh.
he will end up training under, again, one of the most powerful ninjas that has ever existed,
Oh.
because the guy, he calls him Pervy Sage.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
That's really rough.
Real rough, real rough.
This is an L for feminism today.
L for feminism today.
Okay.
So we kind of like, again, it's the growth of these characters.
Uh-huh.
So we get to see them learning new jutsus and kind of learning how to use their chakra in new and interesting ways. Like, they can walk on walls
Okay.
and ceilings,
Yeah.
but you have to focus your chakra into the balls of your feet
Uh-huh.
and keep a steady stream of it flowing there. But if it's too much, you'll end up breaking the wood that you're stepping on.
Uh-huh.
So Sakura just walks right up a tree,
That's crazy.
and then she dangles upside down from a branch.
What?
And Naruto and Sasuke cannot figure it out.
That's so funny.
Like, at all. And they're both too proud to ask her
How she did
how
it?
she did it. And so
We'll
she's just
figure
kind
it
of waiting
out.
up there, and, Kakashi's like, good job, like, I'm proud of you. That was impressive. Like, that's a lot of chakra control. And so she actually gets the praise,
That's so good.
and it pisses off Naruto and Sasuke so much. Because they're like, no, I have to be impressive right now.
That's
and they don't get to be impressive.
crazy, and I love that.
So a lot of the times that's like the shine moments
Uh-huh.
that we get to see for her is like, oh, this requires a delicate touch, not brute force.
She's just smarter than both of them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they're good at harnessing their raw power, but she's smarter than them.
Uh-huh. And again, they have so much to pull from, right? Because eventually we'll find out Naruto can pull off of the Nine-Tailed Fox's chakra, not just his own.
Oh, that's so good.
And so the chakra that the Nine-Tailed Fox can produce is supposedly limitless.
That's crazy.
And then we have the Uchiha clan, who he's got an automatic advantage on so many people just from being born under the Uchiha clan.
Yeah.
Massive bonuses to that. But we will also see people who use special medicines to increase their chakra.
Okay.
Or to give themselves different forms that they can take.
Yeah.
Like a battle form, a defensive form. There's this one guy, I fucking love him. And I actively named a character that we were in that little server together about, like that little storytelling server, after him. Choji.
Okay.
Choji is such a Chad. He's so funny. He's the little fat friend.
Okay.
That's always and just eating and eating, eating food all the time. And he's got these little, like, circles on his cheeks, all this funny stuff. And he is a beast.
If I was an anime trope, that'd be the anime trope that I would be.
Oh my
The fat
gosh.
person who's constantly eating, but actually very strong.
Because his family specializes in special ninja medicines that
Okay.
bring out different aspects of your abilities.
Yeah.
And the most powerful one that he doesn't like to use because it's really draining on the body makes him just almost unstoppable.
That's
Like,
wild.
everybody's like, "Oh, the fat kid," and they like get into a fight at one
Uh-huh.
point, and like like almost a life or death situation. Like, I've got
Yeah.
to do this. I've got to kick this guy's ass. And so he eats this pill,
Uh-huh.
and when he eats it, he just starts losing weight like mad, because what it's doing is it's burning through his body's fat reserves
Uh-huh.
to give him immense power.
God.
And so it'll kill the average person if they
Uh-huh.
were to try to do this, but that's why he eats
He
so much.
spends months training.
That's him training, is him eating food.
I want to be that.
I wanna be Shoji.
I want to be able to take a pill and then just like kick butt and then just go back to eating all day.
Yeah, like afterwards he's on the floor just eating a bag of chips or something, like, "Oh my god, do you ever think of anything other than food?" He's like, "Shut up, I'm training." So good. It's
That's
so funny.
crazy.
There's Shikamaru.
Uh-huh.
Again, very fun character. He's very intelligent, but he's a huge slacker.
Okay.
Oh, he's so smart, but he hates having to do anything. And his particular jutsu is he can take control of people
Wow, that's a good one. That's I
by
feel
grabbing their
useful.
shadows with his shadows.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it's like your shadow puppet jutsu or something like that.
That's crazy.
Wild. So good. Um so there's so many. Yeah, Shikamaru I think is his name. But then there's like another guy, he's a beast tamer.
Uh-huh.
And so he's got this little pet dog that
Oh,
follows him around everywhere, and all of his jutsus basically give him bestial aspects. So
okay.
like he can smell better, he can hear better, he
Oh.
gets stronger and bigger, and so great because his dog isn't just there for show. He feeds his dog a pellet and it gets like 3 times the size it normally is. He's like, "Go get him!"
That's dope.
So they work as a tag team.
Oh, that's what you would choose if you
And then his dog can use a jutsu that turns him into a clone of that guy. So it's
Oh,
2 of them,
that's
and
crazy.
it's like double fang technique or something. Just
That's so fun.
so cool. Love
That's
it.
so cool. Who doesn't want
Absolutely
to fight
awesome.
crime with their dog?
Yeah, right? Super fun. Amazing. Very cool. Um so that's kind of like the base story of Naruto, like kind of where you're going, where it starts out,
Mhm.
and I guess you would say like the meat and potatoes, right?
Uh-huh.
Because the entirety of Naruto, we're just gonna be following these 3.
Right, because also Naruto lasts forever.
It
You
does.
could watch it till the end of time. That's how long Naruto is. So that obviously the story is gonna evolve and change. But I also find with a lot of like, especially like actiony
Hmm.
animes, there's a very much a cycle of like, uh, find out, have power, train power, find out bad guy, kill bad guy,
Hmm.
train get power, kill bad guy, go take like 5 minute beach episode break, new bad guy come up, must
Hmm.
train more power.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps going, must train more power, kill bad guy, must train more power, kill bad guy. Like,
Yeah. Now there is another character that I want to bring up because a lot of people related very well with this character, and it will be kind of a very sad thing later, but for now, his name is Rock Lee,
okay.
and he's very special
Mm-hmm.
in the fact that he lacks the ability to use most jutsu.
Oh, okay.
Um, so he can't do like fireball or shadow clone or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And his trainer guy
Mm-hmm.
took him on specifically because he wanted to be stronger.
Uh-huh.
He wanted to stand up to bullies and he wanted to be like a hero.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Please, I'll do anything that I can. Just help me get stronger."
Mm-hmm.
And Rock Lee he has a big sense of justice
Mm-hmm.
and what is right and wrong, and he wants to have the ability to enforce good on the world.
Yeah.
But without the ability to use those jutsus, it's
Mm-hmm.
really rough for him.
Yeah.
So, Guy did the only thing that he could think to do,
Mm-hmm.
and he trained him in the other two forms of jutsu,
Okay.
which is all about like body
Mm-hmm.
and mind.
Okay.
Because the other is spirit, and that's where you're getting the magical bullshit. And he
Mm-hmm.
just can't really use it. So Rock Lee trains just physical.
Uh-huh.
It's all punch.
I love that.
And he trains his body to be able to withstand the harshest punishments.
Uh-huh.
And he has kind of the cutest relationship with his
Mm-hmm.
sensei that
Uh-huh.
any of the characters do, because Guy literally views Rock Lee as his son.
Oh.
And they have the same haircut and they wear like the same clothes, and it's this
Oh.
whole thing. And so many times Guy will just actively start crying. He's like, I'm so proud of you, Lee. Like, and Lee's like, thank you, Sensei. I will try even harder to be much better for you next time. Like, it's very, very sweet, and it's so cute.
That's adorable.
Like, the two of them are amazing to watch together because it is like the best father-son kind of bonding ever.
Yeah.
And it even when like Guy has to punish Lee for like doing something, he's like, I don't want to do this, Lee. He's like, I understand, Guy Sensei. The two of them are just like
That's so cute.
having a moment. He's like, I'll never disappoint you again, Guy Sensei. He's like, you can never disappoint me, Lee.
That's adorable.
But Lee is kind of on the same, or not Lee, Guy is kind of on the same level as Kakashi.
Okay.
So Lee is training under someone who is the equivalent to Kakashi.
Okay, yeah.
Um, now he wears weighted training clothes
Mm-hmm.
whenever he's doing anything.
Okay.
And they're like, what, he gets into a fight with another person from the hidden sand village, or the village hidden in the sand.
Uh-huh.
And this guy's a monster.
Yeah.
Just awful.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Gara,
Mm-hmm.
and he has murdered a lot of people.
Oh, cool.
But, that's a story for another time. But he gets into a fight with him, and he's like, what do you think taking off like 5 or 10 pounds of weight is going to do? And he takes off one of his leg weights,
Uh-huh.
and he drops it, and it crushes through the floor.
Oh, oh, oh.
And I think we find out each one of his leg weights is like 500 pounds.
That's wild.
And so his speed is unmatched.
Yeah.
He can do things obviously no one should be able to do because it's always over the top because it's anime.
Yeah.
But Lee doesn't need spiritual shit to wreck you.
I love that trope of like, these guys have magic, and that's just a dude.
And that's just a guy. But rigorous training methods, of course, like so many push-ups, so many sit-ups, like he's doing all this crazy stuff, sitting under waterfalls. And when they find, like, Naruto and stuff find out, it's like, this guy can't use these abilities, they're like, he's at such a, and even Sakura, she's like, he's at such a huge disadvantage, like, why would this guy ever want to do this if he can't even do one of the only 3 schools that we train in, essentially? And then they see him fight, and they're like, oh.
That's why we get it now.
Like, cracking boulders with a single punch, like, the stuff he's doing, he's untrackable. Even Sasuke, who's just like, I don't even think I could track him. Like, he's so fast, I don't think I could track his movements. And Sasuke is like, this guy's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
This is really bad for us.
Like,
and he loses by, like, an inch.
Oh, God.
To Gaara. And even Gaara has to, like, have that moment where he's like, holy shit! What the hell is this guy? Like, the murderer is actively like, okay, all right.
When a murderer is like, I'm scared of you, you know you're scary.
Yeah. But their whole, like, practice, the whole thing that they do is they can open up these gates, is what they're called. and they allow them to access more and more physical power.
Uh-huh.
And so each one of the gates does something different. So like the first gate I think is like speed, and then like the second gate is like just how hard you can hit. Then
Uh-huh.
there's like a gate of recovery. When
Dang.
you open it, you just full heal.
Dang.
But there's one gate that you're never supposed to open because if you do, you will die. It's
Oh.
like the ninth gate. And his sensei Guy can do it, but he's actively told, Lee, don't do it. Because if you activate this, the toll that it takes on your body will be too much for you to bear. So if you do this, you'll die. Just like anyone will. Even Guy can't
Uh-huh.
do it. He's like, if I do, it is a last ditch effort. It is the only way that something is gonna happen. So Lee is to the point he's
Uh-huh.
about ready to open up the gate.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I will win.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what I have to do to make that happen, but if I have to die to make it happen, it's gonna happen. And this is just like essentially an elimination round in a tournament that they're in, and he's like ready to go full bananas. And so that's kind of Lee's downside
Uh-huh.
is he does not give up. His perseverance is insane.
Uh-huh.
And that's good sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah.
Because he's just so committed
Uh-huh.
to being
The best.
the best.
Mm-hmm.
And Guy even says that he's like, of all the students that I've trained in my, time being here, I have never seen one that came even close to the perseverance that Rock Lee has.
Dang.
Love Rock Lee. Such a great character. Super cool. And they will develop a friendship with the group and become, like, he even goes on missions and stuff with
Oh,
them
nice.
later down the line and things. But
Mm.
love Rock Lee.
That's so cool.
Such a cool character. But yeah, did you have any questions or anything? Kind of now that you know a little bit more about ninja society and how it works.
If you could be any type of ninja, what type of ninja would you be?
Oh, it's Fireball Ninja. Like,
Really?
I think I would want to be Fireball Ninja simply because the things they can do to you, it doesn't really matter if you're great at punching shit, if you feel like you're in the ocean because they've made you feel like you are in the ocean. Like, there's techniques that they can do of illusion
Okay,
where they
so
can kill
fireball
you.
ninjas can do illusion stuff too. It's not just fireball.
It's elements of pretty much every kind, but
Okay.
again, the mind.
Okay.
So there's the body, the mind, and the spirit.
All right, I gotta put this out there. When you say fireball ninja, I'm not thinking middle of the ocean. To see where my confusion comes in.
No, yeah. No, I totally see where you're going. And I think I might have messed that up. I think it's the mind that can
Uh-huh.
make you do that because it's an illusion.
Yeah.
It's not real, but it's going to feel real and it can kill you.
No, and that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. I guess like some of the stuff in Naruto gets to feel like technically anybody could learn this, but it feels very unique to this guy. And from that school of thought, it
Mm-hmm.
can be really hard to view it as like actual training and more of like, oh, this is a you thing. This guy
Yeah.
does this. Nobody else does this. I think there's one guy. His whole shtick is he copies people.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
I
like
love that.
whatever they do, he can do.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense because it seems like there's just like an unlimited amount of different ways you can use your
Ninja powers.
ninja powers, exactly. And so it's very much an anime thing. It's like you're not going to get an interesting show if everybody is doing the exact same thing. It's kind of like My Hero Academia, where it's like everybody has a different superpower, but they're all being trained in the same place.
Yeah, I'm gonna say her name is Sonata because I'm pretty sure that's what it's pronounced or how it's pronounced. Later on in the show, we are introduced to Sonata. We are introduced to Jaroichi and Orochimaru.
Okay.
These three people are basically like the guys.
Uh-huh.
They are so stupidly powerful.
Yeah.
The things that they can do is just wild. And it's funny because they akin these people to, obviously, Sakura, Naruto,
Yeah.
and Sasuke.
Yeah.
Um, so Jaraichi is known as the Great Toad Sage.
Okay.
And his big thing that he could do, his
Mm-hmm.
like secret technique, like Jaraichi's big shit, was something called the Rasengan.
Okay.
And it is compressing wind into a sphere
Uh-huh.
in your hand and then using that to cut through pretty much anything like a drill
Yeah.
because it's just compressed wind.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So Naruto wants to study under him.
Uh-huh.
And Sakura wants to study under Tsunade.
Uh-huh.
I think it's Tsunade. Anyway, because basically she was the most amazing medical
Yeah.
ninja ever. It was said that she could bring people back from the dead.
Dang. Okay.
And the thing about these three people is they're old. They're like
Yeah.
old. But she looks like she's in her prime, like maybe 30,
Dang. Okay.
whereas Jarichi looks like an old man,
Uh-huh.
and that's why he's called the Toad Sage,
Uh-huh.
because he's an older guy, and that's why Naruto calls him the Pervy Sage. Um, but she looks that way because she uses jutsu
To keep herself
to keep
young.
herself young.
That's crazy.
And so Sakura ends up like training under her, and it's this whole thing. But the reason I bring this up is because there's another type of magic, like ninjutsu, that you can use here that is summoning jutsu.
Uh-huh.
Kakashi has one
Oh.
because he has a contract, and they are his ninja hounds.
That's so cool.
So Kakashi can actively, when he chooses, summon just a bunch of ninja dogs
Uh-huh.
that are like intelligent, and some of them are great at like tracking blood, others are like just whole dogs, big freaking ninja dogs that come out and hunt you down. But eventually Naruto's like, well, I want to learn how to do this. This sounds great. You're like, how do I do it? And Jariichi's like, oh, well, you got to like contact a spirit, and then you got to make a deal with them, and et
Uh-huh.
cetera, et cetera. And it's kind of this whole thing. And depending on your chakra,
Uh-huh.
depends on who you can summon. If you're not really strong, you're
Yeah.
not going to get much.
Yeah.
But if you have a shit ton of chakra,
Uh-huh.
you can get something pretty big. And
Yeah.
it's just always dependent on what that is. So he signs the like toad summon,
Uh-huh.
just like Jarichi did.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like, I kind of know how to do this, so I'll tell you how to do this. And he ends up summoning Jarichi's companion, which is Boss Toad,
Okay.
the biggest toad of the spirit world. And he's a gangster frog.
Okay.
Like, he is Yakuza.
That's
And so he's got
crazy.
like tattoos. He wears this big kimono. He's got an eye patch and a huge cigar that he's always smoking. And he's got a big old blade at his side. But the first time Naruto does it, he's like, holy shit! Because it's huge.
Anime is
It's
wild.
kaiju size.
That's wild.
And Jarichi's like, what the fuck? Like, how'd you do that? And then he's like, oh, the nine-tailed fox has quite a bit of chakra.
Um.
So, yeah. But, yeah. I think this was a pretty good covering of
I
the
agree.
base story for Naruto, and we got into the characters, and we kind of got into the story a little bit. If we're lucky, we might be able to get the T-Witch for an episode, because our good friend knows quite a bit more about Naruto than I do.
They're a nerd.
Nerd, hyperfixation activate for sure. But yes, so I think that's where we're going to cut it off, unless you have anything else that you'd like to say.
I do not.
Fantastic. So if you enjoyed this podcast and you enjoy just nerdy stuff in general, please do go check out our Patreon, where you get access to these episodes a whole week earlier. If this kind of episode isn't exactly right up your alley, we go over all kinds of fandoms. So it's not just Naruto or anime or video games in particular. It is a little bit of everything. So if you enjoyed that, please do go check that out. And if you enjoy delicious food and nerdy things, which if you're here, I'm assuming you do, please go check out the Copper Spoon Chronicles, a cookbook adventure made by my love, who worked on it to tell the story of Cobb Copperspoon, a young adventurer set out to fill up her cookbook full of recipes and maybe meet some friends along the way. And with that, I think we're going to call it. So goodbye, merry travelers.
Goodbye.